And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fletcher. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Beck. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First down and 10 now. run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Canes come to the line with first and goal. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Grab down the middle. It's Durham.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Here's the second down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Running back grabs it on the screen, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's reeled in. It's buried. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Over the middle. It's Durham. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Left complete. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To the air. It's Beck. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Morris. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. It's back. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Important second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it one down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, we're going to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Beck. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That's caught. It's Durham. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Breaking tackles. And he swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Beck. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Fletcher. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes are in the red zone now. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And the return will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
He lets it go. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. The 25 and 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to hold a catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Durham. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He finds some space. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Now it's 2nd down here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught quickly. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here we go. Back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far. And it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. You senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Ramp down the middle. It's Durham. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. And I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Drive going this time. Grinding away with a running game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Beck. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 18 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Because I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and end the victory celebration.